Hi, I'm Bailey. This is Bailey Talks, where I talk, you listen, and hopefully we both learn something along the way. No scripts, no filters, just unique conversations. Let's see where we end up.
Easy money.
All right, to start the podcast, we're going to all eat a lot now.
Where's the chicken?
Do you reckon we should actually do
Nah,
it? Do
to be completely honest,
you reckon you get sick from that?
I would probably throw up, I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I'd be no good.
I don't reckon. I
Eggs
get
and
it.
pre-workout.
Oh my God, I'm
Nah,
getting
why would I do it? Because I'm going to use those for a beautiful breakfast this week. We can share them, or we can play scissors, paper, rock, and the winner takes the eggs.
The winner.
Maybe we should do that on the podcast.
No. What we do, we get that choosy. Have you played that? Where everyone puts the finger on?
Yes. Oh,
and then
yeah.
you get eliminated. Whoever is the
Is
last
that
has to do
Tiger?
a raw egg.
Is that? Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
I was thinking more the winner gets to have the eggs.
Oh. Well,
Welcome back to the podcast.
I reckon we just do a raw egg right now.
No chance.
Do you reckon
mate.
you'd be... What? I would. I don't want to waste them because they just come
Yeah.
I
out.
don't think it'd be wasted.
They come
Bro,
out.
that's premium.
Yeah, true.
I think a chicken, I believe,
if
that
you
lays
do it
the
on
egg.
the podcast,
What lays the egg?
this could be. We could land a deal from this.
Does a chicken lay
An
the egg?
an egg
What came
brand.
first? Yeah.
Wow.
The egg or the chicken?
Adam or Eve?
Hey.
Damn, I think
Adam.
I think Eve. Was
Give me Adam. Give me Adam. Nah.
Who's Eve? Welcome back, everyone. Bailey Talks. Got the two greatest men that I know in with me today, Blake and Kai. You might have seen them. You would have seen them a couple of weeks ago, no doubt. Boys,
How are we?
how the heck are we?
These things have still got
What a
dirt
time
on.
to be alive, boys.
That's how you
It's
know.
chicken shit.
But that's how you know they're ridgy dids,
Fuck
you know.
yeah.
Gents, we going well? Everyone's healthy, happy?
Very well.
Very
Doing
good.
well. Baby shower on the weekend. All went well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So
Where was it?
Down at the Arana.
The local.
Yeah, one of the great watering holes on the we're not the mid-north coast. We are the north coast.
The Arana.
Yeah. So I went down there, got friends and family together, and it was just a cracking afternoon.
That's nice, mate.
Easily the closest I've ever been to caving.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
For those listening, Kai is doing a year off punting and drinking
Yeah.
piss, but
And
that
they just
year
happened
is-
to be, there was one of the great crock pots of both things brewing there on that day.
What?
It was probably 34 degrees.
Cold beer.
Fan was big, but not circulating a lot. So you're like looking to like quench your thirst. Everyone, like my dad handed me a beer and he was
You're
like, today's the
kidding.
day.
How do you say no to that?
Did he actually hand you a beer?
Yeah, he did. He was like, you just got, because I was saying to him, I was like, mate, this is as tough
You've
as
made
it's
it this
been. Because you
far.
only get one baby shower.
Yeah, you
Really,
do.
because you just celebrate the first one, and then whatever comes after, you don't have another baby shower. Obviously, it's like always the first one.
Because you wouldn't want to look back next year and be like, I caved on my baby shower.
Oh, I
Is that-
know, but
that's
at
probably
the-
not a
true,
good.
true.
At the point, I was battling. I was like, it was there, and I got handed it to me, and I was like, just let me think about it. Usually, I'm straight no, and I was like,
Goes
I
and
need
cries in the
I
toilet.
need a second. Yeah, I was like,
Shit.
but it.
Well
it
done,
all
mate.
worked out well.
Well
yeah.
done,
So
mate.
I caved, and no, I'm joking. Damn,
long
it tasted
story
good.
short,
Yeah. No, it was
bender.
actually still going, looking for eggs.
So next thing you know, I'm out at the wharf on Sunday.
Yeah, it was honestly the closest I've been. Only because like Danny's family, my family, all together doesn't happen often. Danny's family met mine and Pop for the first time, so that was great. And it was just great. It was just an awesome time. But at the same time, I was like, in my head, there's only, I reckon there's probably like 10% that I can just never convince to do something 100%.
Yeah.
So like if there's, like if I know that I'm going a whole year sober, I just can't convince 10% of myself.
Mate, I'm honestly, without piss in your pocket, I'm actually so proud of you. No, I can't. That's such a great effort, mate.
Nearly.
A lot
Yeah,
of
I
people
know.
can't do stuff like that. You commit to something and then you sort of fall through.
I
We've
just can't.
we've all made plans to stop doing something, and we've all done it the week
Yeah,
after. Let's be honest.
I think that's what. Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me because every year I set out a goal and it just dissipates.
Yeah.
Whether it's the first month, third month, that's probably what it used to be. It used to be like, oh, you know what? No chips, no ice cream.
Yeah,
doing a whole
yeah.
year, and then it's like, damn it, like straight into like.
Well done, mate. Good,
Thanks.
good restraint to not drink when
just
you could
that
have
day
definitely had a
was
beer.
just fucking.
But
They were looking at me.
to be fair, that will teach you in the future. you need to be able to put in situations where you will be able to have a beer in moderation.
Yeah, that's
you know what I
right.
mean? You can have a beer. It's okay to have a beer.
And
True.
to be honest, Danny was like, we were driving to get, I think we must have had McDonald's or something that night. We were absolutely gutted because that was our biggest social outing that year.
Yeah.
And it happened to be for us. So we were just so drained just from how much fun we were having. And then she was driving and she asked me like, are you glad that you didn't have a beer? And I was... Normally, I'd say yes, but at the same time, it's like I'll never know what it had if I had done it. How good that would have felt.
But it's good that now you know how you felt by not having it. So
that's right,
you know,
for sure. But then I said, but it's unfair to say that I would feel shit because at the time and how it would have felt to have beers with my dad, my pop, her dad,
been the best day of your
could have
year.
been unreal, and I would have thought. I'm happy with that.
But
so it's like I'll never know. But I'm glad I didn't now, just for goal's sake and how I felt.
It's nice to have a beer, but like in a special occasion, especially like I'm all about that. But at the end of the day, you set out to do something.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
gotta,
and that's what stopped me from doing it. In the end, but
do
it's
what you
just
say
like
and say
how-
what you do.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
So while you were sharing babies, Blake was sharing birdies.
That's right.
Blakey, what were you up to last week, mate?
Mate, we played the Gippsland Super Six.
Yeah.
So it's down Gippsland, Melbourne.
Mate,
Outside of
Reminds
Melbourne.
me of like cricket.
What a great
Super
format.
Yeah, it's not bad.
With the match play at the end. I've
Not
never
bad.
seen. I was chatting to mum and dad on the weekend, and I was like, "Oh, there's one more round to go." Obviously, they keep playing until there's a winner, and they're like, "No, there's match play today." And I was thinking, surely not put it on TV. Bam! I love the 1v1
6
part.
holes.
So good idea,
Bro, it's tough. It's like, so 3 rounds, top 24 go into match play, and then it's like 6-hole match play. So it's like quick. If you get off to a good start, you're like...
Brutal.
You
and you're playing the same holes, hey?
Yeah, you play the same holes. And they're quite... There's a couple of tougher holes where you can, if you miss a shot, you're out of position. But then for the majority, it's like they're birdie opportunities. So they're like drivable.
Short par fours.
Yeah, short par 4s, plenty of birdies going around.
And then enough for you. Like second round, you get through Hong Kong convincingly.
Yeah, Hong Kong.
And then you come up against old mate who's just hitting it pure.
Yeah.
Ends up coming second.
He won the stroke play kind of thing.
Yeah,
that component.
yeah.
Shot 17 under, and then I was obviously seeded. I didn't know, but I was seeded to after I beat Hongi. Then I was up against him. So
Yeah, he seemed like a good bloke, but
yeah, he was a great bloke. Yeah. Well, they all are in golf. Most of the boys
Lammy?
are pretty good. Yeah, Lammy. No, Lamb Chops, mate. Chops. His nickname's Chops.
Chopsy.
No, he loves it. Loves a cash game. That kid.
bro, it got me thinking. Like when you go into those 1v1 situations, would you rather come up against someone that you like or that you don't like?
It doesn't really matter, to be fair, but it's nice to... I had one of the boys, Barbs, cat him for me, so he was on the bag. So it's nice when
Sick.
you got like a little dynamic of like... Yeah, it's just like a 2 against 2 kind of thing instead of 1v1.
True,
So I had
true.
Barbs on the bag in the first game, and then Hongi had one of the other boys on the bag.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
it was like us 2 versus them 2.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
cool.
And it's kind of like, to answer your question, if you don't know them, you're kind of just like in your zone. You don't even talk
to 'em,
You're
yeah.
literally just playing 6 holes, just trying to hit good shots.
Yeah.
And get it done get ahead as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
But when you're playing the boys, like if I was playing, I kept joking that morning when Lammy turned up. I'm like, mate, I'm gonna take your cash. I'm gonna
So you
take.
can
and
make
you're
jokes.
just like mucking around,
That's
giving
so
it to
good,
each other.
Yeah.
I like
But
that too.
then we were on the other side of the draw, and obviously lost on the last to Dylan, so didn't get the opportunity.
Well, he started hot when he versed you. Hey, he was like 3 or 4 under after a few holes.
Yeah. It's funny, like the way I started, I hammered one down the middle and hit this lobby, nearly holed out, hit it to an inch, and then he made a great putt on the first. So
Did he?
So it's evened it up, and then pretty much he
Just how it
birdied
goes,
the next
yeah.
couple, and then I missed my next 2 birdie putts, which are like 6 foot, 10 foot.
Yeah.
And they weren't bad putts or anything. It's just like in a 6-hole match, you're on the
It's
back
just do or
foot.
die.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's a real quick. It's like feels like golden point kind of thing. you know,
Yeah,
in
it can go
footy.
one. It can go either way. Like 6 holes isn't that much to make up ground as well. If you have a bad start or a hot start, you can get ahead quick, get behind quick.
And it's not match play as well, right?
True,
it's
stroke.
Not, so it's stroke.
True,
so if you hit one OB, it's nearly like
Game
all
over
over. Yeah,
almost.
yeah, for the 6 holes kind of thing. But
And geez, it was a narrow course. I was looking at some of those tee offs, man, and it was like,
yeah, it was pretty funky. It was actually quite good though. I didn't mind it. The greens were good. The greens were quick, which is always nice. It just tricks it up a little bit, especially if it gets windy. You got to have the right spin on the ball as you approach the green, because if you have the wrong spin with a side wind, it's like spins off the green like 30 meters. Yeah. So you got to be real meticulous. Yeah.
I loved seeing the playoff hole, like that little par 3 that everyone was playing. There's like 110
extra
meters.
hole. Yeah, true.
And it was cool to see like just people peppering that pin, hitting really good shots in, and then seeing people draw, and then. Well, the round I was watching, Lammy was playing the guy, so he ended up coming third. He was playing the guy to get into the final, and he hit this. I think they went like 3 or 4 draws, and they got this hole. They both birdied. They went back again, and he put one pretty close, and this guy's made like a 15, 20 foot apart, and he missed his short.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
He was blowing up. Like I felt sorry for him.
Because it's so hard. Because it's like, especially Lemmy, he's been playing real good over the last couple of months. He's had a couple like seconds and top 5s and stuff. So he's right up there.
And the funniest thing was, and then he walked off straight onto his 3rd and 4th playoff match, and he just bombed this draw. I could just see all his frustration come out of this draw.
Oh yeah.
Smoked it.
You don't want to make the kid angry.
No.
Do you wish there was more like of that stroke play, match play kind of 2v2 or like 1v1? Or do you kind of like the traditional?
I kind of like the traditional. When you win a 4-rounder, it's like it feels like the true test of golf.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like to lift a trophy yesterday, mate, that would have been unreal. But it's always a little bit different, you know. It's when you're playing 4 rounds of stroke and you're the best player of that week, it's like the best feeling, and you know that there's no no one was better than you.
Excuses.
Whereas in 6-hole matches, it's 1v1, so you don't necessarily. It's not whoever shoots the best score wins the tournament.
True.
But I think to answer your question, the best player on the week won.
Probably won, yeah.
Yeah, because it was so cool to see the 3 boys that shot 17 under for the 3 rounds and that led the stroke play.
Well, they first, second, third.
Yeah, in the match play, which is unbelievable. Usually one of them, like I could have very well knocked out Dill first round and he's 17 under, and then I just knock him out in 6 holes. Now I'm in the hot seat.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
So I was happy to see that. Like,
it feels right in a sense, I guess. Like those boys that put in.
But I like the component that it had the potential to knock out some of the favourites in those little 6-round matches.
Well, that's what they were talking about with the NRL for a bit too, wasn't it? Like
PNG, new team, mate.
Yeah, that's right. PNG coming in out of Port Moresby.
What's going on there?
Oh, I don't know.
They're not going to base it out of.
Nah, I don't think so.
Townsville or something, like somewhere up north.
Yeah, but who's going to fund all that? Like, I don't know. Surely there's some better locations for it.
I swear, there's some guys in PNG that have some coin.
Oh, and there's potential there, but I would have thought maybe an extra Brisbane or an NZ team.
Yeah, true.
WA.
I don't know why. It just must be some expansion vision that they've got. I don't know.
They've got some talent, but overseas.
Oh yeah.
The Dolphins are now good, if that makes sense. But when the Dolphins came in, everyone was like, out of Redcliffe, like what?
They're not how they're going to make that work.
Like they had to get Wayne Bennett up there. They had to get what was it? Jesse Bromwich and make some big signings, I guess, which is good now. Like I like the Dolphins.
Farnworth, he's hot, eh?
No, yeah, but like, are they going to have to get like a big coach up to coach PNG?
Straight to PNG.
How old's Wayne?
Mate, he can't be respectfully far off. Maybe just relaxing for a few years and
a few.
Mate, that's crazy.
No way.
Early 70s.
Mate,
I struggle to think that I'm 26, let alone 70. Imagine coaching a side.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
But was Wayne like 50 when he was at the Knights? How old was Wayne when he was here?
Mate,
is Wayne older than most NRL clubs?
Mate, he's older than my great-grandparents.
Wayne?
Which I don't even have.
Wayne's going to outlive the game. Far out.
Boys, you would actually be interested in this. I did a Bronco on the weekend, right? You would be familiar with the Bronco.
Yeah, is that a 1.2?
Yes. Yeah. Did you see my little video?
I haven't seen it.
That's okay. That's fine.
I saw it.
Went into COE with the boys, did a Bronco.
Into where? Wait, sorry. Where'd you go?
At the Centre of Excellence, where the boys train.
Yep, gotcha.
Mate, it is... Have you ever done one?
No,
it's not something
probably
you
not
do.
to the standard in which
No,
you
it
might
It
have
is
done
hard, very hard. Turn and go. Like 1.2 kilometers is not far, but the way
but
they do it with
turning,
the
yeah.
turning, it makes it very difficult.
Yeah.
And what I concluded from that was how difficult it is for the boys with their training preseason. It gave me a new sense of appreciation for
Absolutely.
professional athletes preseason training. It is so hard, and they do that all day, every day, all different types of fitness. And there's a lot of people who are very critical of athletes who say, you know, they overpaid or that their job's easy or things like
Yeah.
that. But I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be able to do
Run.
half the things.
Half the people in the comments can't run.
Exactly.
Don't run.
So
yeah.
don't run.
Literally.
Don't lift a fucking finger, to be honest.
It's really tough, man. And I was talking to Kalen about it, and I was like what you're doing, it's a lot of people wouldn't be able to do this, man.
Yeah.
Like, get through a preseason. It's
That's been-
very testing.
Yeah, I agree. So what was there a time limit in which you had to run the Bronco in?
I set a goal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
For under 5 minutes is pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's 1.2, 20, 40, 60 up and back. I've done one before, and I think I got about 5 minutes. So I was like, I just want to beat my last score.
Yeah.
Was it chest on the ground?
No, just 1 foot past
Yeah.
the line.
Yeah.
But geez, the third round, so you do 1, 2, and then when you get to the third, it starts getting really tough, and you can notice that you're just starting to move a lot slower.
That's the.
But I got it done, and yeah, when you look at other people's times, like I was asking Karen some of the boys' times, it's shaving off 30, 40 seconds from what
That's
I had. Like,
That's incredible.
lapping
yeah.
you. Like, it is crazy. I did it with one of my mates, Scotty, and he did a 4:34, which
Yeah.
is really good for
Damn.
someone who doesn't do a whole lot of power.
For sure.
Sports sort of work. He's quite fit, but that was cool. I want to start doing like a little Sunday challenge series.
Yeah.
We should start.
I like that.
That actually inspired me. I was thinking on the drive home yesterday, a little 12-hour drive home. No, I was
Yeah.
actually.
About
I
that.
said to Bonnie, I'm like, that is a perk because I don't do any cardio.
Bro.
I was saying we should go to the Oval and start doing this just like once a week. Just
Mate,
it's a good way to measure
something different.
and measure your fitness
improvement.
And it's not like it's not going for like a 10K run, which
not a big
that's not
slog.
very
Yeah.
beneficial to
5
me
minutes of hard work.
especially for golf. It's like you
Exactly.
want short, sharp, and if you're going to do cardio, I'm like, why wouldn't you go on max effort for 1.2?
Yeah.
You know,
And we used to always speak about like as a joke, but sort
Yeah.
of serious, like sprint training, like going
Yes,
and doing
true,
oval
true.
and doing like
I done
just
it.
100
Yeah.
meter sprints.
I done
Like
it
me
for
and
a-
you just
yeah.
gout style.
Gout,
you know what I
gout.
mean? Like,
Oh.
Damn.
he's quick,
Damn,
bro.
He's
is.
quick.
Ipswich, Queensland boy. Go
Was he?
Queensland.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So he's got a motor, bro.
Mate,
The way he gets through the end of his race.
Oh
is
my
crazy.
God, mate.
It's like he grows a leg.
I loved watching the teacher at the school who must do like their training. She was like, "Oh, I knew from the start he was going to be really good." This old codger who's like, just talking rubbish. And I was just thinking, mate, you've just gotten lucky here. Gets
Yeah,
rocked up to your school.
You taught
He's a
Gout
weapon.
once.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I've got his
Don't
footwork right. And I was thinking,
bro. So what do you
natural
do?
ability.
He's so good at this age. It's nearly like,
How old is
what do
he?
you do now? You just keep him, train him, and when he's
got
not
it.
when he's not on the track, just lock him in a room, mate. Keep him away from girls, alcohol.
everything.
We need this kid to break
Everything.
records.
Gout. Now, you send him, I don't know where you'd send him, but you'd probably try and get him into a good school.
Yeah, true.
Would be a good start.
Yeah.
And,
next year he goes to train with Noah Lyles.
oh, wow. That's crazy.
That's cool.
Well, they're doing the right thing. if
What
you
an
wanna train with
opportunity,
him.
eh?
Man, he's a freak.
Yeah,
He could be
look-
the next big thing.
You know what I like is he looks like he has the charisma. Like he was loving it. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
Enjoying
saying
the
kind of like
finish and
the
like-
selfies and all the other kind of stuff. You know, to top it off, like
Yeah.
he has the he obviously
The
has
X
a
factor,
speed.
isn't it?
Yeah, but he can show it off as
Match
well,
it,
which
yeah.
you obviously need, especially in that sport.
Well, it's just individual, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it's
if you don't have that, it's like I don't know. I'm pretty sure he signed a massive deal with Adidas, but outside of that, it's like I'm sure he
so
might
true.
not have even got that deal if they didn't look at that side
Well,
of
it's
his
just personal
brand.
branding,
Yeah,
isn't it? And
yeah.
that's like nowadays, so many athletes, that's where they make the bulk of their money.
True.
It's your own personal brand. So it's your sponsorships, side deals. So you've got to promote yourself. You've got to,
For sure.
you know, and some people, you're right, some of the big names have got that bit of X factor, that bit of flair, you know?
Yeah, a bit of flair. Yeah.
But yeah, weekend was good, Jance. I'm glad you did well. Big Bash, he's following the cricket at all? Do you boys get around the cricket?
I didn't even know there was cricket
no.
on in the weekend until Steve Smith got his 100 for the 34th time or whatever it was, and I'm like, I don't.
He's been on a dry streak, old smudge.
Wasn't he
weapon.
one at one point? He was like the greatest of all time.
Yeah, he's still in the
essentially.
conversation.
Is he?
Jay,
I
is he
think it's
still-
just professional.
I reckon he's the greatest since Bradman.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Wow.
What
Bestie.
about what? As in Australian?
Australian.
Yeah. I think that's a fair call.
Does anyone go close to him? Ricky
yeah,
Ponting.
punter. He had a really good pull shot.
Did he?
Yeah, really nice. On the back
Is that
foot.
just right?
Oh, he just got on top of the ball. He was quick.
Like
Like-
a sweep.
Like Kai on the golf course.
Yeah, it's like very one plane.
Have you been playing? Have you been playing a bit?
Yeah, I've been playing a bit.
How you been hitting them? Your swing's looking nicer, a bit smoother. You've had a day, haven't you?
Yeah.
Have you been humbled?
I can't drive.
You can't hit the driver.
Can't hit my driver. Yeah,
I know the
and I'm
feeling.
not looking.
Oh, mate, I know the feeling. Yeah,
Mate,
yeah, yeah.
No, you don't. You
Nah,
do not know the
it-
feeling.
Nah, but
Mate,
but
no,
his-
I know.
but
It's all
his-
relative.
Exactly,
Exactly, yeah.
If
No.
we're missing that much,
I know.
his misses that much.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same.
You know,
sort
like
of
I
thing.
play at Belmont, so I'm hitting drive, and I'm like, yeah, that's all right, and it's like so open. I go to Charlestown.
What
I'm
do you-
in the woods. I'm
Yeah.
chucking timber.
So
It's
I
actually good for. I say this to all the boys. Is like it's good. Belmont's obviously it's such a nice course. It's near your house and whatever.
Yeah.
Good. Right on the beach there. But it's so open that if you really want to test yourself and get better at the craft, it's like you do need to mix it up
For sure.
And going to
And that's why I've been
Charlestown,
doing it,
Waratah,
yeah.
like it's tight. There's
Especially-
consequences for hitting it sideways.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I love it. And that's probably why
What,
I've been
where are your
struggling.
swing thoughts right now? Like,
Swing
what,
thought.
what-
You know what I heard the other day?
'Cause
And
mine are so
it's,
fucked.
it's made me play my irons, chips, and putting heaps
what,
better.
what are you telling yourself?
There was a
Like
a
when
video
you're
I saw
over the
other-
ball,
Oh, when
yeah.
I'm over the ball.
Yeah, what is
Wait,
it?
I'll address this one thing first.
Yeah.
I was watching an old professional golfer, and I can't remember his name, but he was like, "I wish I could play golf with two right hands."
Damn.
So the way I thought of it, I've festered on it for so long. But what he was saying is, so
Hang on.
he was like,
Oh yeah.
like so for
Perfect
so
sense.
long when I was playing, you're using so much of both arms.
Mm.
Like there's almost too much going on. Like you're either strangling the club, you're moving it. Like it's not a heavy thing.
Yeah.
So
No.
why are you trying to make it so heavy and hitting? Like anyway.
Mm.
So I've been playing very right hand dominant and
Yep.
relaxing my left arm,
Yeah.
which I feel like created just a better swing in general. I'm not going so far like this way because my left arm. Anyway, who cares? Anyway,
No, that is
You know
good.
what I mean? Like,
it's definitely a tough. It's a tough one because you need a perfect sequence and dynamic to get the most out of the shot and use your
Yep.
power efficiently, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And literally, it's one of those things where you want to hit the golf ball. In your swing, you want to use your biggest muscles, like your arms and below your elbows. I always try. I play my best golf when that's like soft. That just allows everything else to move
Yeah.
and work and hinge. But
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hit the ball
That's
with my
right. And that's what that thought was telling me. It was
Yeah.
like, why are you using so much of your
yeah
everything?
Yeah.
Like, it's actually not a heavy thing. It's not a heavy ball.
yeah.
And
Your
that- and
arms are just attached to your body. and
yeah,
your
that's
body's
right.
hitting
Like,
it.
you use more
Yeah.
of your chest. Like,
Yeah.
use more of your torso. Like,
You'll be so much more consistent and
Yeah.
efficient if you're able to use your bigger muscles. Because
Yeah.
you know when you're trying to manipulate it, it's like
I'm rolling
1
my
degree,
wrists.
bro. 1 degree in the wrong direction with a 1
It's a
degree
snap
path
hook or
is
a
like straight left. Yeah.
but yeah, in regards to feels, I've got absolutely nothing in my head when I'm
The
over a
driver.
ball. It is an absolute ghost town. I don't know what I'm doing over a ball half the time. I don't know if I look relaxed. I don't know if I look tense.
You
I-
look quite relaxed from what
My
I've
back
seen.
isn't.
Nah.
My back is
It needs to
killing.
be athletic.
Yeah.
Get it
And they say
down.
like relax back. Do you have a relaxed back or do you?
Bro, I reckon you just need a massage, eh?
Oh, I've had one massage my whole life, dude. One massage. An old mate went to town on me. I felt so bad for him.
You need
I
therapy.
should have
You
paid
need
him
therapy.
more.
Yeah.
I felt bad. He was like throwing elbows and stuff, and I'm like, "Can you go harder?" Like it's just like
It's
it was
funny.
not enough.
Swing thoughts are funny, eh? Or thoughts in general, especially like on the golf course.
Oh yeah.
There's sometimes, I don't know what it is, but obviously when, like there's just sometimes you're over the ball, especially even last week, like early on in the tournament, or maybe when you've had a rough couple of holes and it's windy and it's the sun's not out, and it's a bit gloomy, whatever,
Yeah.
and you're over the ball and your mind starts wandering. It's like a meditation, and you start
so
thinking,
crazy,
and I'm
bro.
over the ball going, did I get the mince out of the freezer? Like, what am I having for dinner? And then I'm like, what am I taught? I'm trying to hit this golf shot in the tournament. And then you bring it back and you hole a couple putts and you start flowing. And then the other side of that in the tournament is like flow state, where it's genuinely like I'm
It's just
literally
happening.
pulling the club out of the bag
have to think
and I'm
about it.
seeing it coming down on that, and it's like bouncing up, hitting the flag, going to that far. And I walk up, tap it in, and do it again. And I'm just peeling off these shots. And
happening.
feels like you're floating, just walking around the course. It's like
It's
a
crazy.
video. It's like a video game, bro. And then the other, obviously the other side of it's like you're not even. It feels like you're not even there.
I've found that probably with me since playing competition golf, playing socially, I haven't been able to like think of it the same.
Yeah.
Because I have like I enjoy having like strict rules. So like if you play socially and then people are starting to like throw a ball down, whatever, have another shot and all this kind of thing, it kind of loses my thing in my head to say like, oh well.
Well, it's the consequence. It's like if we were having a chat right now without microphones, without cameras, without recording, you can say whatever you want and there's no consequences.
True.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're playing, and that's like social golf, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter.
that's right. Yeah,
it doesn't
that's
matter
right.
if you lose 5 balls, no one's watching. When you're playing competition, you're held to like you're accountable
Like we
for.
could get nude with no cameras, but with cameras on, you can't get nude.
Unless
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
We could those eggs. We could do something with those
like
eggs.
a fucking omelette.
What? Scrambled eggs.
Yeah, we can make a real omelette.
Real boiled.
Risk it.
Well, so what are you thinking over a driver right now?
Over a driver right now, I am petrified.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
at the moment I'm just snap hooking, and
shit.
what I feel like I used to have the issue of just hitting complete utter not fades.
Yeah. Draws.
No. What are we talking when they just go complete? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are they called?
A cut,
Uh,
a snap cut.
Snap cut. What are
cut
they
snap.
called? What's the word? Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, so when I'm teeing off, I'm hitting it. I don't know if I'm just coming down so low and just
Inside?
like, yeah,
Yeah.
way too inside. Because
Inside
of-
closed club face.
Yeah.
Straight left.
Yeah, it's like that. So it just goes straight into like the water. It's just what happens. It's so annoying because I'm playing my third shot. I hit a nice approach shot in 2-putt, and I'm looking at like 6 or 7. You're like, far out.
Mate.
But like driver, I don't struggle. Like I actually hit a.
do you hit your club
big,
in the back? Like,
a
do
big
you
driver.
Do you throw your club? Like, do
Nah,
you get angry?
I've got enough going on in my head. Like, someone's like, you
the
actually
monkeys.
don't like skits up or anything. Like, you're actually pretty calm. And I was like, oh, boy.
Yeah. You
If
can't
if you
hear.
can get in here.
Put these headphones on. Hang on. Put these
It's
on.
pretty.
come
Don't you
on.
reckon it is funny? Like some of the dummy spits you see,
Oh.
like in professional golf, you can see some hectic ones.
Oh, yeah.
And then when we're playing, say we're having a cashy or a cash game around Belmont or something, just with the boys, and
Yeah.
a few of the boys hit real bad ones and get really angry.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so hard not to laugh.
Yeah,
Like, because
for
it's
sure.
like
I laugh
this
at-
actually doesn't really mean anything. And if I was angry and I did something like said something or whatever,
Yeah.
I would want the boys to laugh.
Yeah,
to lighten your mood.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's what they're like. I just can't give myself like that. Like I don't like the thought of someone knowing that I'm frustrated. Does that make sense? Like I don't want to show that I'm.
You angry,
battling.
Kai? What? Angry?
Yeah,
No,
like
what's
my
that?
back's sore, obvious.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm not angry. Like, I'm so happy.
If
I
my
just
back
put it in
was
the-
good, I would have smoked
in
it
the
down the
tree in
middle.
front of
But I've
me.
got
Yeah,
a sore
yeah.
shoulder, bad back, bad knee. Then I just come up with excuses.
Are you having any beers next week? Christmas Day?
Yeah.
The festive season.
Yeah,
Are
festive
you
season.
Is your season done? Are you on holidays?
Oh, I mean, I'm not really competing. There's no tournaments till Perth. I think it's 5th of January or something.
Yeah.
But I would say it's it's beer time.
It is.
But
yeah.
I'm gonna just I don't think I really even need a break. I'll have a couple
We're not
days
doing,
off.
We're not doing beaches last year again. Get up.
Mate. Or are we? No, what's first of all, we need to sort out Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I'm
goes
at
on
home.
then?
It's either I think last year I went to beaches is pretty big for Christmas
That'd be
Eve,
nice.
or not pretty big, but like like early, like beers early. Or I think last year I went to
Don't look
your
at me.
watering hole.
Do not
I
look
went
at
to
me.
Irana.
You can still be there,
I'm
mate.
inside looking at the fucking tree or
That's-
something.
that's
Like I
fine,
don't know
mate.
what I'm going
Mate.
to be doing. I can't come to the
You've got a
beaches.
pregnant
Sparkling
missus,
waters.
mate.
What's that? Yeah,
Sparkling
sparkling water.
waters.
Yeah, exactly. I won't be going anywhere.
Are you excited for Christmas?
I love Christmas, dude. Love it.
What was your childhood like?
At my nan and pop's house, there used to be a little lady that lived across the road.
Yep.
Name was Shirley, and she lived like she didn't have to do what she done, but every Christmas, like probably start of December, she would have that many lights and like interactive walkthroughs. I reckon we're losing that. Like as we get older and we're like into this generation of people that don't care as much.
Yeah.
Like people still do lights, and when I buy a house, I'll do lights for sure.
Have you got a tree up at yours?
Yeah, I got a tree up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Has Bond got a tree up?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, it's so. I feel like it's.
Remember
it's so good for the kids. Yeah, bro, 100%.
You don't know Graceland?
No. Sounds nice though.
It was huge house in is it
Macquarie Hills.
Jules?
Oh no, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like the
Sorry,
big white
sorry,
lights.
yeah,
but
Jules,
it was like Floraville, Floraville, and it was huge. But it was like the best thing ever. Like they used to get hundreds of people go through there each night. Used to get lollies, maybe like cans of drink.
If you tuned into a certain radio station,
That's
you
it.
get like songs playing along with
the lights.
What?
Yeah, bro. They're
Yeah.
that's
What? So it doesn't go on anymore?
that's Christmas. No, they stopped it.
people that owned it, I think were pretty old.
Yeah.
They probably spent
Yeah,
the whole
true.
year setting up the house.
Yeah.
They probably
And
started in
how
Feb.
good is it? Because that gives me that's Christmas.
You appreciate that stuff, eh?
Yeah, but Santa's not real though.
In a
you know?
society,
Santa's not real though.
But I feel like when you have
also.
when you
It's all a lie, bro.
when you have
It's not real.
kids, like I feel like we're just in this stage where we don't have kids, but it's getting close, especially for young Kai
I
over
think
here.
with
Hey,
my
you're not far behind.
I'm not far behind.
with
I'm probably a few years after that. But anyway,
with having having younger siblings too, I think most people grow out of it pretty early in their family, but I had to kind of keep the tradition going for a while.
I grew out of it so early. I've never been really my family big on Christmas, but I personally have never been massive on Christmas.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's what I mean. Like I'm like the Grinch, bro. Like
Yeah.
Samara
Oh,
calls
you
me the
don't
Grinch.
like it?
It's not that I don't like it. I just
Okay, say it.
like I'm not massive on surprises and presents and things. I'm just like buy gifts throughout the year. Why does there have to be a day where you've got to buy
I
heaps
agree.
of gifts for people?
I
Like, if
agree.
you need some new undies,
No,
just
I
get them
agree with
throughout
that.
the year.
I think
Disagree.
I think there's a point of there is a little bit of like it's nice for the kids. I like it for the kids, but there comes a point where it's like it's a bit what do you call it? Like materialistic. Like it's like how much can I acquire and how much I do like the giving and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's nice, but it shouldn't be about just
a good example of that
acquiring
is like
things.
growing up when I was a kid. Like we used to, obviously, me and Ben would like love getting so many presents. Our cousins, it was always a competition who got the most presents. So you'd go to their house and they'd have like 50,000 presents. They'd be sitting there. Me and Ben would have our 3. I'll be counting and see. Mum, have you got any more presents for me, or are these just my 3?
Yeah, you're looking around like fuck.
I remember one of my best Christmases. I used to love Lord of the Rings, and I opened like a little action figure of Aragon, and I was like, oh, no one else is gonna have this. My cousin had like got all the other characters, and I just got the one, and I was thinking, oh, fuck, wish I had more of the characters.
So what we used to do is in our street, because I grew up in Blacksmith, so we always knew people in our street.
Yeah.
So everyone would come outside with their toys and like meet up and just see what everyone got.
Yeah.
And people used to get like electric scooters. And I was like, motherfucker. Yeah,
I'm on the Razor.
I'm hearing like
The
my
Razor,
Spider-Man
bro.
little Rashy that has like wings here. And I'm like, damn, we got an electric scooter. Like,
You want
I only got a fucking
You want a
Rashy. Yeah. That
was
used to
10
be the
bucks.
shittest thing. Like I'd be like at the same time, like gratefulness is not a thing when you're little.
Oh,
I'm
no
like,
way. Mum, are you
damn.
fucking serious, Mum? Give her the eyes.
I
Like,
got a fucking caravan for Chrissy, and I got a fucking pair of
why
sandals.
is this not an iPad?
Yeah, that's right, exactly. And it was, I don't know, Christmas time for me is just like family getting together is the big thing.
Yeah,
There's also the element of pressure with buying gifts. I'm not a very good buyer of gifts. Samara's pretty fussy.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't know what to get her. Like, I'd rather just be like, here, I'll give you some money. You go buy what you want.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people actually like the fact of sitting down, opening up presents.
Yeah.
Whereas I just couldn't give a fuck about that.
yeah.
Which is weird, but like, I'm just,
No, that's
So-
call me the Grinch.
Yeah.
basically.
So 25th rolls around, you wake up. Are there presents under the tree?
There has to be, bro. Has to be.
Good.
There are.
Okay.
If it was just me, probably there would be no tree at all.
No.
There wouldn't be a tree.
Now that looks like a lonely life for some.
That is literally depression.
Like a stinky apartment. Just like if I was by
I
myself,
better not
there'd
get
be no
single.
tree.
Yeah. You drive past my house, lights will be off. Nothing's happening on Christmas. I'm not even texting mum and dad, Happy Merry Christmas.
That's like, I don't know. I'm not someone who gives
Actually-
presents early.
No, you know what? So instead of buying a big tree, I would just buy like a tree that big. It's like a little tree. And that would be my tree.
Yeah, you'd have it on the.
I'm not putting
You'd have
lights
it on
up.
the coffee table.
I'm not
or
putting
something.
out Christmas lights to take them
Yeah.
down the next week.
Yeah,
But-
you are. That's the whole point. You do
No.
it once a year.
But the thing is,
Rather go to the gym.
yeah, I understand that now. But when you have kids, when you got little Hilliers running
Nah,
around,
that is
that's
true.
so different.
No, that is
Oh,
true.
you just can't come out and just be like all for Christmas once you get kids. You got to be into it early. Your Christmas lights are gonna look
can-
like shit.
You know, that thing called lying?
Wrap something
you
around
just,
the veranda.
You just lie.
Yeah.
Christmas. I love Christmas.
Yeah, you two are gonna.
Nah, you got to do it for the kids.
Everyone's
Yeah,
gonna be like
you do.
Uncle Kai's, and then it'll be like, yeah, there's fucking little elves everywhere and shit.
Well, your family pretty big on Christmas.
Yeah.
Like your house will be
We
in
got
the
a big,
morning.
we got a big family.
opening
Yeah.
presents, and then we go on your aunties for lunch.
True.
35, I hear.
What's that?
People going.
35. Yeah, I reckon.
So
yeah,
it'd be
35.
great,
I reckon
eh?
there'll be probably more. There's always we always get a few of the bloody Carusos coming around, the
No,
Bothams.
mate.
Nah, it's so good.
It is
if
good.
if I could have Christmas like that every year, I would just have all of the families, like the other
Yeah.
side of the cousins, and
Yeah.
it's like an extra big family, you know.
Hoping
part
for a
about
punch
it.
on or
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I just think it's a good way to like, you just have something. It's like a massive teaser into the end of the year.
Yeah, definitely. But there's always Christmas drama. I
Yeah.
don't know, growing up for me, we had all my aunties, uncles, cousins, there's always drama. Someone's hasn't baked the cheesecake properly. Someone hasn't brought enough money for the prawns. Like this, something goes down at Christmas, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
Christmas.
I agree. I've always had dramas.
And
at
then
Christmas.
small talking with your cousins who you haven't spoken to for 4 years, or
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
about
yeah.
that,
No, I get that.
you know,
I'm not a fan of
But
it.
in the same
Like-
time, it's Christmas.
I'm
It
lucky
is a
that
good
all
excuse
I
to
grew
get
up with
together.
all my cousins, so there's no small talk. It's just like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very
Use
lucky.
it tight.
Like we all grew up in Blacksmith.
Are you gonna put one of those things on your head? You know, when you
Yeah.
pop the thing and you put the.
Yeah. A little crown. You used to get that at Hungry
Right,
Jack's too.
Yeah,
You used to be like-
you would cheat with those poppers too. You
Yeah,
hold
for
the
sure.
rope.
I know what I'm
You would
doing
hold
with
the
poppers,
rope.
so yeah, everyone's like, you want to have a play? And I
You'd
was
be a
like,
cheater.
yeah.
Oh, I hate doing
Yeah,
that.
no,
with
I do
cheaters.
want to do that.
Yeah. You'd
I like
get me every
seeing like
time.
I like seeing like little Marky and stuff, all the little
True.
cousins and stuff, and ask them what they got, and you know they're riding around on the e-bike.
Yeah.
and
Mate, he's
I
a
am too.
maniac.
No, yeah, he is. He's a
crazy.
weapon.
Yeah.
He's actually yeah. I feel like he's got pretty good potential though for all the footy stuff. I love that.
Yeah.
Like he's a hard nut.
Yeah,
like
bro.
he throws himself at it.
How old
Mate,
is he?
I saw him the other day. He's got skin off his arms, his knees. I said, "What
Really?
happened, mate?" He's like, "Oh, I fell off my e-bike. I was going too fast." And I was
Going
like,
too fast.
Good issue to have.
"He's like, how old is he? 5, 6?"
Yeah, I think 6.
You need to go fast.
Yeah, I said to him, oh, so
Fullback
he's-
for the
I'm
Knights.
pretty sure Sally got him into jiu-jitsu.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, which is really good because he like every time I see him, I'm literally in the front lounge room
He's
on
on
the
your back.
carpet, and I'm like, he goes, you have to go on your knees, and he is just
Going hard.
He's ragdolling me, which is
The best
Not
thing about training jiu-jitsu, I think, is that teaches you how to win and lose, because there's
True.
always going to be someone stronger than you
Always.
and bigger than you.
Yeah.
So that's one of those spaces where you're not going to be the best.
I'd
yeah.
be so shit at jiu-jitsu.
Damn, I want to I reckon.
Should we do that?
Wrestle now?
bro.
Maybe we should do a podcast at a jiu-jitsu center. Or my next Sunday training session, we should all go do
Let's
jiu-jitsu
all do
class.
jiu-jitsu class.
Wow.
Okay.
I dead set play
That'd be
golf,
cool,
eh?
eh? That'd be
I'm a
actually be
golfer.
sick. Imagine people
I
would
the
love
ref?
seeing me get choked out.
Am I the
reckon.
Herb
I'm wearing a
Dean
fucking
would
mouth
want
guard. It's-
People
Have you
would
seen that,
love seeing me get choked
Kenny
out.
Powers thing? Is it? Oh, don't worry. It's so funny. Some people are gonna know it.
Yeah,
And it's-
go spit it.
it's,
Spitting
um,
hard.
Nah, can't do it.
Can't do it.
Oh, I can't.
Is it
think
an
of the-
impression or a
No,
story?
it's like a lady and she's like doing taekwondo, and it's like another guy who's like elite, and it's just like Kenny Powers, who's what's his name? Kenny Powers. Anyway, actor in the middle, and he just brings them together, and the dude just knocks out the chick. But it's just one of those things. That's what I would be. Like I'd be the chick, and some dude would just absolutely
Mate,
obliterate
But
me.
I remember I did a class a few years back, and respectfully, I'll come up against a couple of ladies, and I was like, oh, I should have the edge over them, a bit bigger, a bit stronger. And one of them just absolutely towed me up, bro.
Really?
Had me in an ankle lock. One of them had me in an arm bar, had me in an arm lock. It's pretty crazy how the advantage you get with good technique with jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and they say also like with the smaller guys, their technique has to be even better because they're not as big.
Yeah.
Whereas with the big guys, you can kind of if you're always being the bigger guy, you're not used to defending off your back and stuff because you're always bigger. You're always throwing someone around kind of thing.
True.
So the smaller guys are apparently even better technically.
What have you got on for the next few weeks, Blakey? You just settling back home? Gonna cruise for a few weeks?
Yeah, just gonna cruise. Trying to put on some weight.
Oh yeah.
I've been trying to
You still carnivore?
Nah,
Semi.
I definitely feel the best when I eat like that.
Would you call it a low carb diet?
It's just I would just say eating anything from like animals and fruit.
Yeah.
And then I definitely feel the best. It's just so hard to. I feel like I'm so lean, and it's like I feel great. I just don't have that mass. I don't put on that mass. Maybe I don't train hard enough. I don't know. But like the last couple of months, I've definitely just been traveling and been pretty iffy with my eating. And I've put on some weight. But
it would be very hard to. That would do my head in. Like not being consistent with it'd be very difficult on the road trying to eat consistently.
Yeah, I think Bonnie's seen it a little bit because when she's travelled with us.
Yeah.
And it's just like every single week you're going. If you're away for however many weeks, it's like you're not only every night. Well, you finish golf and it's like got to get back to the apartment. Got to find food. Got an early tea time. So then you end up going back to. I think last week I had schnitz.
Yeah.
I reckon I had that 6 nights of the week because it was right next to the golf course.
Your mum was telling me that you used to love growing up. Actually, Bonnie was saying as well, you love schnitzel.
Oh yeah, schnitzel.
Still loves a snitty?
Well, I'm pretty conservative, especially if I go out for dinner. I'm not ordering the risotto and stuff, when Bon's she's looking at the menu, she's like, I might try this pasta, but I'm like, I already know that if I order a steak, it's going to be a steak.
Yep.
I know how they're going to cook it all right, or a schnitzel with mushroom sauce or something it's a bit dirty, but I'm like, I could have that every night and I know I'm going to be satisfied.
Yeah.
I never walking away from a schnitzel going, that was terrible.
Pasta's a bit more risky.
Very risky.
Pasta, even a salad can be risky.
Salad, yeah. Because you don't know, everyone makes it in a different way kind of thing. I'm very, especially playing tournaments, I'm like, I just want to be
consistent,
satisfied when I'm leaving this restaurant. I want to be like, yep, done. I've put that in the bank. I'm not going home going, oh, do I need more food? I should have got more protein. Should it?
Yeah.
When a schnitzel comes out, are you gutted if it's too thick?
No, I just smash it down.
I'm big on crumb to chicken.
What's the ratio?
I need
crumb to chicken.
Yeah, because if
Damn,
they
I never even
over-crumb
thought
it,
about this.
what am I paying for?
Yeah, but you need
I know what you mean.
So what do you like?
I like
thin
it.
schnitzel?
I don't mind it thin because
Yeah,
then it's
right.
crunchy. But if it's too thick, then I'm like, I may as well have got a whole chook. But I'm also against herbs in the crumbing
in the seasoning
because there's too much. I've got mushroom sauce, chips, veg salad, and now I'm getting every herb and spice in me crumb, and I don't need. Every
Are you
herb
a
and
fussy
spice in
either?
me.
Are you fussy?
Yeah, grew up on pasta and cheese. Bro, I grew up on bread chips. I actually used to go to my mate's house, and Curtis Olmskin, he can vouch for this. Used to go there and just eat Smith's chips on bread.
No way.
Me.
Yeah, because I don't.
You were a crumb.
I was so bad.
Actual.
I still am a crumb. Nothing's changed there. I've slowly gotten better.
Mate,
that is so funny.
If I ever get to a point where I'm having chips on bread,
And it's fucking good too.
can you
Bro,
pull me up? Can you
remember that?
Make me look in the mirror.
I was so bad, dude. I
Bro,
it's
remember
like just pasta and cheese, and I still wouldn't eat it.
God!
Remember
bro.
when we used to go to coffee kind of thing in the morning, and you'd get the chocolate milkshake,
Yeah,
the thick
I
shake.
do remember that.
I'm thinking
I know.
that's pretty heavy.
Chalky thick shakes.
Like you're
and I'll
going
still
home to
get one
bloody
if I-
throw up.
Oh, literally, and I'll still get one every now and then, and it just ruins me. It ruins my day. If I know,
for a latte.
even going through Macca's to
Chalky
get like
thick
a
shake.
coffee frappe or a
Oh
chocolate
my
frappe.
God, mate! That's heavy in the stomach.
Yeah, they're heavy, all right.
Jeez.
But I'm mature now, and I don't do that.
No, actually, you know what? I need to confess to something. I have been doing a few little Charlestown Macca's runs recently.
Really?
Bro,
You're around the corner.
I know it's bad though, because now she knows my face.
Charlestown
And
Macca's used to be the shittest.
mate,
Macca's.
she looks at me like, you're back again. The
Yeah.
jalapeno poppers, have you had them yet? Oh my God, bro.
I
The
didn't even
worst
know
thing
Macca's
is,
do
I'm
that.
just going
You're the
in,
only person that gets jalapeno poppers at Macca's.
bro, but I get a McFlurry as well.
Why do McDonald's
I can
do
see that.
jalapeno
Oh,
I,
man.
I'm very similar to that. If I'm
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
dirty, I'm not going to Macca's though to have food.
Nah.
I'm going to have
Mexican.
like
Bro,
McFlurry.
they're actually really good. The only thing is, when you
They
bite
order a
into them,
special them in for you.
we should actually have eggs and jalapeno poppers for lunch, all of us.
When I first got a jalapeno popper, I thought it was like a crumb and then like a nice risotto with jalapenos in them. And I bit into it and it was a fucking fresh jalapeno. And I chucked it out, not eating that.
Do you like spice though?
Love spice, don't like jalapeno poppers.
Mate, you don't knock it until you try it.
We
though.
need to do a hot chip or like the
Oh,
spice,
yeah.
you know, like
Nah, that's
we should even do
dangerous
our
for
own
me.
version of hot wings.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'll be keen to. We'll get Uber Eats in now, eh?
Yeah, get them in there and then just smack some sauce. But I reckon we get all the sauces.
Yep.
Jacob can do it himself.
Yeah.
He puts them all like
Yep. Mix them
random,
up.
so then we just go, all right, we're going this one. And then it's just whatever
I
it
don't
is.
do well with spice, eh?
And then we can get like some AI questions or some shit. I don't
I've got
know.
a mic, boys.
Oh,
that's a bit
that's
better.
sick.
Is that better?
Yeah, I
I
love
can't hear
that.
you in the headphones.
That's a great idea.
That is
We
good
need to do
idea.
that
Turn the
more.
cameras around.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck that.
It's like fucking Jamie. No one knows what Jamie looks
Pull
like.
it up, Jamie.
You just hear that mystic
Everyone knows
Jamie.
what Jake looks
You
like.
could start with
He's
say
man.
like Tabasco or something.
Yeah.
And then go to say like a 2 million Scoville.
Yeah.
Oh my
wreck your
God.
head
I'm
off.
already fucking nervous.
Fuck yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like
Let's,
a 10 wing one.
yeah, like
Yeah,
a 10
yeah,
winger.
That wings
yeah.
and tins that we spoke about. That one
Yeah,
was supposed
that's
to,
a good idea.
They've got a big one.
I reckon we get a
apparently.
couple of boys in here, whoever, and just whip into like 10
We
different
should get
wings.
we should get Jacko Baker back in.
And we need to try
Yeah.
and keep conversation though, because I'll just start looking around and
No,
like
bro.
vomiting or something.
I
But
could,
we'll do it.
I could ask questions like
Yeah,
specific
yeah.
questions.
Damn,
That
that
you
would
have
be
to answer.
Yes,
I'd be struggling.
that's an episode. We're doing that.
So
I'm
right
telling you,
now we're
Bailey.
doing
Sorry.
jiu-jitsu, live jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
hot wings,
Yep.
and then we're doing a live egg challenge.
I reckon
Live
we do the
egg.
eggs right now.
No chance.
Would you be able to do it? Do one. Go on. You
Oh.
won't. You won't do one.
Well, I've been told there's chicken shit on them.
just pick one with.
They
Just pick
are
one.
Sorry, back on
Fresh.
the mic again. I did pick these this morning.
They are fresh.
I will let you know I washed them and they're still covered in chicken shit.
Yeah.
That's character.
So it's fresh out of a chicken's bum about 2 hours ago. 3
Oh, I
hours
can
ago.
fucking feel it. It's warm.
That is. You won't get better protein than
So
that.
do I have to crack the egg and
No.
Nah, just chuck it
You have
in.
to eat the whole thing.
Oh, not shell, bro.
Okay. No. You don't have to eat the shell. You just have to crack it.
Go in the kitchen. There'll be a
But
cup.
definitely,
Crack it into
but
a
don't
cup.
spill it on Jacob's beautiful
Yeah,
table.
if you spew on the table, we'll do the jiu-jitsu now.
And Jacob's gonna fuck you up. Yeah.
Or I can just pretend to do it. Oh yeah, there's an egg. It's gone. Fuck, I don't know if I should do this. Is this good?
He's done
Can
this
you
before.
talk?
He's done this before.
No. That's the part. That's the key part of this is not talking.
Oh.
He definitely has.
I could
done
be
it
like a
before, eh?
sound engineer.
He's too confident.
I reckon he does this every
seriously
morning.
have
There's
done
too
this
much
once and I
confidence.
vomited.
I've seriously done this 20 times. Oh, nice.
I'm about to vomit.
Nah,
No, I'm not.
I'll do one after you, maybe.
No chance.
I reckon I'd be able to do it.
Wait, why?
Why? Mate, I'm
Carnivore
full.
diet.
Oh,
Bro, I had like
garbage.
6 eggs this morning. I can't have another one.
and a lip pillow.
Yeah. Little Zindog.
Actually, that was nice.
It was good.
Can I do it?
This is going to be the what's it called? The thumbnail for the post. Yeah.
Attack.
Wait, this is
Attack.
Come on, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Kai Emerton, live egg. Like that guy off Love Island.
Oh.
What was that sound?
Oh, that That's amazing.
You can't be that confident and then do that. But I respect that for getting that done on the podcast.
You see those guys on Instagram, like on Reels, just like with 30 of them, just like in a
Oh my
cup?
god,
Just-
bro! You've seen Steve will do it.
Yeah.
He does like.
Texture of it.
Oh, it's sort of got me on edge now. I'm feeling a bit anxious or something.
Nah.
I'm not doing it anymore. Thanks for the clickbait, though.
Thanks for that, Kai. Anyway, back to the
Thanks for
podcast.
Thanks
No.
for the clickbait, though.
Oh, that's so funny. When are we? The
Sorry.
real question is, when are we having a game? I haven't played with Bailey in so
Do you know
long.
what's crazy? I was like, I wonder if the boys would be keen after this to play, but
I could fit that in.
oh my god, I'm not ready to hit the drive in front of Blake at all.
I'm not ready to hit the driver ever again.
My wedges are so pure, but
Also, wait, just before we
Yeah,
get anywhere further, the egg texture was beautiful, and the egg itself would have been lovely had I done it correctly.
I'll let the chickens know when I get
Yeah.
look
I
at
just
your,
don't want that. I don't want that to be a bad ad for the egg.
look at your eye. No, the eggs are good.
Eggs are fine.
It's just you.
The
You're
crack-
you're the issue. It's not. It's
It
not
was
the eggs.
sitting there at the back of my throat, and I couldn't open. That's the pelican. Like I was like trying to fucking get it down. And before I'd done anything stupid, I had to throw it out. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to tackle that again. Not today.
Should we just leave him here for next week?
Maybe one an ep. Before I get one. Before I get one.
Same
in.
time next week.
I reckon we could tackle 9 holes.
Let me think about it because I need to get to the range first.
Maybe just a little
Otherwise,
session.
I'm hitting.
tonight.
Yeah, actually, we could do that.
Few putt and comps.
We could do that.
Chip and comps.
I'd be keen to do that.
Yeah, I'm
That
going to
sounds
go up
more
there,
my heart.
Savo.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah, I'm out.
Well, you know when you with your irons, like when they're a bit bent. I got a bit angry at
Oh, no way.
I haven't told many people this, but my forehind's a bit bent.
What'd you do? Like, did you
I
just
hit
smack it
Yeah.
against like
it was
bag,
just it was just the ground.
ground?
Yeah.
They don't usually bend like.
I hit it pretty hard though.
Oh, I stepped on the middle of the shaft.
yeah, this will do it.
Yeah.
So I need to straighten out my 4-iron.
Ben, which
Actually-
way? Sorry.
I've still got my 3 wood, so that's all right. I just set up for big cuts, bro, and just slap at it and just let it turn. I'd be
is
alright to play
funny.
9. We should actually film 9 holes next week
All right, let's do that.
on Monday maybe.
Yeah.
Can we get an
100%
assistant? How did we just... We've got jiu-jitsu Monday. What's Wednesday?
I've actually got a good guest for next Monday. Do you know Taylor Cannon?
Yeah.
The chick who moved to America.
Yeah, I follow her on
You know
Instagram.
AJ?
Follow her account.
Yeah, so do I. Good account to follow. Anyway, but
Nice.
she's coming on. She's a physiotherapist and moved to America, started her own business. Online physiotherapy, rehabilitation, treatment for people going through chronic diseases and things. So
Cool.
she's doing really well. So she'll be cool to talk to, and she's a great personality. So
I feel
Love
like it's
that.
so important because it looks like all of her stuff is like a little bit like it's not the traditional kind of like I feel like there's so many
bit different, hey?
Yeah, there's so many respectfully it feels like there's so many
Bit saturated.
physios and
Yeah.
chiropractors and whatever and it's like nearly like you like if you went to the doctor for an illness so to speak and then they give you some pills and it's
Yeah.
just like it doesn't really fix the core issue.
Yeah.
Whereas if you were to go to some sort of naturopath for another blood test and whatever, and then fix your diet and fix the core issue instead of just treating, the symptom.
I agree. I think that's why she's getting some attention too, because a lot of
Absolutely.
her movements in her rehab are not your typical,
Yeah.
what you normally see. So I think that's her point of difference for sure.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Are you around tomorrow night? Are you around tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because we got a podcast with a lady tomorrow. If you want to jump in,
Yeah, no.
we got full mic. Would it be get it? Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll be able to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
if you want it, up to you.
100%,
But
yeah.
Kai's locked in, so
Yeah.
she's cool. She's like advocate for women, so it's going to be good to mix it up a bit.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
But she's not like left or far that way.
No,
she's
no,
like
no,
very,
yeah.
Helps a lot of women out. It seems very good.
Bro, I've got some ripper questions set up already because I want to like ask her some shit from my perspective as well, and like some things that I think about.
Yeah.
and get her.
Funny enough, I've been making content for Chris for
Yeah,
last
she said
6 months
that.
or a year or so.
How good's that?
Cool, eh?
And I'm pretty like skeptical of people in that space just because
Yeah.
they can be very like
Of course.
Feminist.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
yeah,
not
yeah.
Cool. Let's
but
call a spade a
she's
spade.
so down to earth.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
I
So
visited
it's
her
good.
profile
She's good.
yesterday and she seems like she's doing like
Yeah,
so
she's
much
Personal
great
development
stuff.
coach for young women.
Oh,
and there's
that's
not
cool.
many of them
No.
around.
We need
and there
more
should
of them.
be.
Yeah.
My first question is, why do women need a mentor? We'll talk about that tomorrow. But like,
Yep.
I think that's awesome what she's doing. So
Yeah,
For sure.
She's switched on.
Yeah, that's
She's a
amazing.
bit older as well, which is
Yeah.
good. And she's got kids herself.
yeah, she keeps calling me brother. And no, she's like brother, bro.
Yeah, she calls me bro. as
Can't
well.
wait, bro. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that, but like, we'll run with it. We'll run with it for now. But like,
Okay,
maybe
mother.
don't call me bro.
Okay, mummy.
See you then, bro. What? No,
Okay.
well,
We
no.
getting coffee?
Don't call me that. What are we at, Jay? Are we?
Bang on an hour, mate.
Okay, sweet. We'll wrap it up. Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Thanks for
being
having
here.
us.
Live view. We've got a great thumbnail for today's episode. It's going to be
far out.
Kai's.
Egg experiment.
Do you want to scissors paper rock who gets to keep the eggs? Do you want the eggs?
No, you're right. You smack them.
You take them, mate.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
on-
yours. They're yours, Bailey.
Mate,
They're
I'm
yours.
on 97 kegs right now. I don't need any more.
If you take him, I'll bring another 12 tomorrow because there'll be another 12 fresh in the pen.
How good is that?
We should
Sick,
get,
isn't
we
it?
should get
That's
Chris to do one.
live.
See how she goes.
Yeah, live egg challenge.
Yeah.
I'll do one
Actually,
with her. No, I'm not doing it again.
Maybe tomorrow for her, we should do a chili challenge.
The wings.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Should we do something with her tomorrow?
Yes.
After work.
Yes.
Bring her into make it.
And then we'll do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, let's not tell her.
I'll just have as a
Jiu-jitsu
chili.
here.
Oh,
Hey, welcome.
The first round is
I'll
3
just wear
versus 1.
like a big
Three
sombrero.
versus you. Sorry. You're the only woman here. All right, guys. Thanks for watching today. This will be out, I don't know when, but I'll let you know. Peace out. See you around. Thanks. Cool.